guys, and welcome back to Pretty Tip Tuesday. I know it's been a while since you've seen me here, but I'm super excited to be back, and I'm super excited to share this tip with you all. Today we're going to do things just a little bit different. Normally we focus on skincare and things like that in the beauty industry, but today we're going to change our focus a little bit, and we are going to focus on something that is beneficial for the inside of our body, so that when we're trying to get these outward results, we get everything that we need. Today we're going to make like a, what can we call it? A fake peach cobbler. So this is going to be a more healthier version of one of our favorite dishes. So if you're trying to make that transition into bettering your body, bettering your skin, and not put everything bad into it, then this is going to be the perfect option for you. Okay, this dish only takes maybe 10 minutes to make, and it's one of my favorites. Every time I make it, it's a hit. So I have a couple ingredients here on what we need. To get this started, all we need is, of course, our peaches, right? These are frozen because when I went to the store, peaches are out right now, which is insane, but peaches are out right now. So we have some frozen peaches. We have granola, which we're going to use almost like our crust. We have some cinnamon, brown sugar, and some vanilla extract. It's like super easy, guys. We also have our cooking spray so that we can coat our pan. One thing that you can't see on camera because it's in the freezer right now is our frozen yogurt. So I grabbed a cup of frozen yogurt. Greek is my preference, vanilla, so that it can kind of mimic our ice cream. Put it in the freezer for a couple of hours so it could freeze over, and we're gonna top off our dish with that today. Okay, so let's get started. Alright guys, so as you see, we went to the store, picked up our awesome ingredients. We have them here already set up and ready to go. I have heated our pan all the way up to like a medium setting. I now have it turned down on low because of course we don't want to cook our peaches too fast. So we're just going to go ahead and get started on putting everything in the pan and throwing this all together to make this awesome, super easy and quick dish. So now we're going to start off with coating our pan with our oil. You can choose whatever oil is best for you. I just went with a no stick cooking spray, right? So we're going to turn it up just a little bit, and here we go. Chose a vegetable spray. If you want to use butter, if you want to use veggie butter, whatever your case may be, whatever you want to use, you can definitely substitute. We're going to give these a few minutes to cook down before we add our extra ingredients, because we want that ice to kind of get off of our peaches before we start to season these bad boys up. So let's give those a few seconds to sit and to cook down. We're going to now add the rest of our ingredients. So first we're going to start off with cinnamon. I did not measure this, you guys. This is more of an eyeball effect. I just want to make sure everything is equally coated, okay? So that's our biggest goal, to make sure everything is equally coated. Next, we're going to go in with some brown sugar, and we are going to sprinkle that on. Again, this is not measured. I just want to make sure everything is equally coated so that we get some nice sweet peaches. So cover those, a couple of sprinkles. Last but not least, we are going to go in what I feel is our most important ingredient, which is vanilla extract. Okay, so again, not measured, and we're just going to pour that on top. Get us a nice little sizzle going. Mix everything in. Once you start to mix everything, if you feel like you want to go in with a second coating, by all means, do what you do, boo. Alright guys, so while our peaches are cooking down, I just want to come and give you a quick tip on our frozen yogurt. So this is Greek yogurt, the vanilla flavor, because again, I want it to mimic ice cream. The quick tip that I want to give you is to open your yogurt and to mix it up before you put it in the freezer to freeze. It is yogurt, so it does tend to separate. And you want to make sure all of your cultures are actively moving and circulated in the yogurt. So again, open it up, Mix it up and then stick it in the freezer so it can freeze over before you decide to use this as your topping. Again, it's personal preference on what you choose. This is just the brand that I was able to pick from my local supermarket. Alright guys, so our peaches have now cooked down with our cinnamon, our brown sugar, and our vanilla extract. I'm just going to separate these in two, and then we are going to add these bad boys to our dish. So you can make this as deep as you would want to make it. Mine is not going to be that deep today, but we're going to go ahead and add these into our dish. Making sure that that is evenly distributed. We're going to go in with the granola that we talked about, and we are going to add this on top. Our granola is going to act as if it is our crust. This granola does have pieces of chocolate in it, but again, this is just what I picked up from my local supermarket. So we've topped that off with our granola. And last but not least, remember we froze that yogurt ahead of time. We are going to go in with our ice cream scooper, and we are going to scoop out some yogurt. It's not as frozen as I would like for it to be. That's okay. We are just going to add that on top. Guys, the possibilities of what you can do with this dish is so endless, okay? If you are a pumpkin spice girl, you can add pumpkin spice seasoning to this. You can do whatever it is that you want. Remember to top that with as much yogurt as you want to. And now we have a complete dish. So we have our peaches at the bottom, we have our crust on top, and then we have our frozen yogurt, which is going to act as if our ice cream. I hope you all enjoyed this Pretty Tip Tuesday video. I hope you enjoyed this dish. Please let me know how it is. Remember, feel pretty and do pretty things.